In your explanation of the utilization of the clay birds being made alive, can you give me any other source other than the infancy gospel of Thomas for Jesus forming clay birds and breathing upon them and making them alive?
There is no other source.
There is no other source?
There's no other source.
But are you hypothesizing that the Quran had access to an unknown source?
Not at all. Not at all at all. Unless one were to assume the fact that the Prophet was deliberately utilizing material and deceiving the public, that this was in fact revelation from God. That's the implication behind that. Because if we are to argue that the Prophet had access to some sources and at the same time makes a claim that this is indeed revelation from God, then it would mean that the Prophet was in fact deceiving the people.
They don't have any access to the historical Jesus. The Quran has no access other than Christian storytellers. And so whatever the Quran has picked up is from earlier Christian traditions or something that it's come up on their own.
Now, the idea that Muhammad got stories from the Christians and placed them in the Quran is actually supported in the Sahih Hadith. Sahih just means authentic. That means there's no dispute about it among Muslims. Right, so if you go to Sahih-Bukhari 3617, book 61, hadith 124, you will find a story about a Christian who converted to Islam, and he used to write the revelations for Muhammad. And when this Christian obviously realized that this is all fake and that Muhammad wasn't a prophet, he returned to Christianity. And then he used to say that Muhammad knows nothing but what I have written for him. So we have a Christian at the time of Muhammad writing revelations supposedly from Allah for Muhammad, and that Christian turned around and said Muhammad knows nothing other than what I have written for him. So this supports the idea that you heard from Bart Ehrman, that the author of the Quran doesn't have any independent sources about Jesus, and that everything that the Quran says about Jesus has come from Christian storytellers. And if it hasn't come from them, it's something that the authors of the Quran have just invented out of nowhere. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch up with you soon with more videos. Thank you for watching. Peace.